Hello, lovelies, and welcome
Hi.
to Neon Lights Roleplay. Uh, Today will be our session 3 of A Blade's Will, Alliance of Heaven. Now, I'd like each of my lovely players to introduce themselves, where to find them, and who they're playing today. Starting with Ark.
Hi everybody, I'm Ark. You can find me all over the internet at Ark Dragon Breath. And tonight I will be playing Budonoki Nara.
Next up, Janie.
I'm Janie, and I am playing a game with a character. And you can find me around at Janie7575. And I am totally playing a game with a character.
It's all good.
I am Jack Spade. You can find me primarily here on Neon Lights or under the tag Jack Spade 52. And I'll be playing Aki again.
I guess that leaves me. Hi, my name is Flora. I'll be playing Takemi Nara tonight. I don't have much of a presence, but if you see Flora 4 anywhere, it's probably me.
I guess that just leaves me. Hi guys, I'm your maestro for today, Game Maestro. Michelle. I don't social media, so don't look for me. And you can usually find me here. I gotta say, I am super excited. We have 3 new players today, and you guys are all gonna be amazing. It's gonna be wonderful. So today's game is another one of our Naruto 5e supplements, written by Kings Are Forever. We also rewrote the Naruto canon with Proper Nerdy's Generational. Check that game out if you're not if you aren't aware of it. And also, go ahead and find our documentation. We did write up the entire history of, I guess, our in-canon Naruto universe. Last but not least, I'd like to apologize for any butchering of Japanese that all of us do, because we are all going to butcher it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's sometimes it happens, but that's okay.
So, to set the scene, it's the year 455 after Shinobi. It's about halfway through May. And the 4 of you are sailing on the high seas. You've just come back from a short skirmish with a small fleet of steel ships. Didn't look like they were military ships, actually. There was this... seemed that they were carrying lots of cargo, actually. Probably some kind of merchant ship with escorts. Either way, your fleet won the skirmish and are now currently floating around, scavenging the wreckage for salvage and whatever material you can find. The 4 of you are on a smaller ship called the Silver Storm, captained by Yuki Koichiro and first mate Nara Akira. I'd like each of my players actually to tell me where you are on the ship right now, what you're doing, and describe to all of us, how do you look? Any order.
Aki is probably somewhere near wherever the salvage is, and is currently going through it for anything broken that he could take without anyone caring, and that he can then fix and possibly reuse and reutilize into something else, since he's really good at taking things apart and putting them back together.
We'll come back to what you find later. Anyone else want to?
Yeah.
I'll go next.
Oh,
go on.
Go for it.
Okay. Takemi is in tight attire with her hair tied back, as is professional when you're working with food. She'll be found down on the first deck of the ship in the kitchen quarters, because although there's a lot of work to be done, food still has to be eaten. So she's busy making, with her medical focused knowledge, trying to make some scrumptious snacks to power our fleet through this scavenging trip and back home.
All right. Budonoki is currently kind of going up and coming back down in the crow's nest, and he's been just taking a look, trying to see if he can spot anything further out, and sometimes he'll think he sees something and run down and check, and maybe he finds something, maybe he doesn't, but then he'll call it out to others as he's kind of playing lookout, but also pondering the fight and whether or not things have actually gone as well as they seem like they have.
I'm gonna butcher my character's name. Mari? I can't.
That is now the pronunciation, and we will stick with it. Mari.
Mari is she's sitting on the boat, just looking out, of not really doing a lookout, but just looking.
All right. So, Aki, I guess we'll go to you first since you are currently salvaging. What are you looking for? Like, I know you said that you were looking for specifically things that wouldn't be missed. Where are you looking, and how are you searching?
I am currently looking through any salvage we pick up, and I'm trying to find, like, I'm searching through it, going like, okay, this is in good working condition. This would be valuable once it's fixed up. Oh, here's some piece of mechanism that's totally busted. I'm now going to take this apart into scraps so I can later put those scraps back together. So I'm looking for things that are valuable and putting those to the side because I'm not going to mess with those. Things that are in peace, putting those to the side because I'm not going to mess with those, and trying to find something that's neither that I can then just take.
So, the things that have been fished up, right? You come across several crates worth of forged ingots. Actually, you'd probably recognize them as a type of metal alloy used for construction work. You're not entirely certain what, but you know it's fairly decent. Um, so it's definitely an important resource. There's also polished waterproof planks. You think they are because they certainly have not rotted yet from the seawater. Nicely sanded down. And another crate filled with, well, gunpowder explosive cannonballs.
Ooh. Do we have cannons on this ship?
There are cannons on the ship.
Well, sweet. I'm passing that on to our cannoneers going, extra supply!
All right. And then I guess, all right, let's go back around the horn then. Takemi, you've been cooking, and one of the crewmates just drops by, like, it seems almost magically attracted to the smell of whatever it is you're cooking. What are you cooking?
I'm currently using my cooking kit to try and cook up some treats for our scavengers to be able to use while they're out in the field. Uh, I've gotten feedback. The last couple of batches didn't taste that great, so I'm trying to make them a little sweeter. Add some cinnamon. Imagine almost a kind of mochi candy mixed and hardened under the heat of the sun to be kind of caramel-esque chewy candy.
I'll eat it.
Very aromatic, but whether they taste good or not is going to be determined. Yet to be determined.
Well, actually, what's your passive perception?
Uh, Let me to check. Well, my passive perception is 15.
Nice. A hand reaches past you, trying to sneak one of your snacks off the burner.
The wooden hammer I've been using to mash in the mochi. Hey, not yet. If you want the taste, you can wait. Please. Thank you. Now, push them out and shut the door. It makes it a little hot in the kitchen, but if I don't have to deal with people sprying in, then that's what's going to have to happen.
You can hear the sound of several disappointed crewmates just as they walk away. I guess next we'll talk to Budonoki. Budonoki, why don't you I guess roll me something for whatever it is that you've been looking for since you've been keeping a lookout.
Sure. I can do that. Let's pretend that I know how dice work. Do I know how it works?
Oh,
No, because it's slash. There we go. And that's a 13 for
Okay.
perception.
All right. And I guess Mari, since you're looking out, which side of the boat are you looking out on actually?
The back.
Okay. So I imagine you guys are currently facing southwards to salvage. So you're looking out north. Other than a bright early morning, it's still gray out. You don't really see anything. And you, Budonoki, kind of get a small clap on the back. Hey, cuz. You seen anything on the horizon?
Not much, really. Gotta be careful, man. I almost fell over.
Yeah, crow's nest. Not the easiest place to go, but better than listening to Captain I know everything. Standing next to you is the first mate, Nara Akira. He's got head up in the, I guess, what you would assume is kind of like a traditional sort of pineapple-headed style, as a sort of like lazy drawl to his words. And definitely looks like he'd rather be sleeping somewhere than standing up in the crow's nest with you.
Understandable. Well, I mean, look, someone's got to give the orders, right?
Well, if you knew what kind of orders this... Never mind.
Wait. What do you mean? What kind of orders?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hey, wait, hi. Hey, it's me. You can tell me.
And Akira kind of like leans a little towards you. He's like, between you and me, cuz, Captain... I don't think the captain really got his position correctly. You know, he's a little too reckless.
I mean, I probably wouldn't have made the same choices that he did, that's for sure, but I mean,
Yeah, but like that guy, he's got an inferiority complex the size of, well, the capital city.
well, maybe I should take his job, right?
Be careful, cuz I heard some unpleasant things about the thing. Pleasant things about his path to promotion. Let's leave it at that.
Keep it in mind. And I'll keep an eye out and make sure that you don't get yourself in any trouble, right?
Well, believe you me, I'm the first mate for a reason. You take care of yourself, cuz. And
Will do.
the other little cuz, too.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Might, think she's done yet?
Judging by that smell? Yeah. Go on, kid, save me some.
Thank you very much. And he will, slide down the, he'll slide down the crow's nest, quickly, but carefully, and check and see if anybody else is caught on that the food might be done, and try and like very quickly sneak in and get like the first pick.
Mari, do you notice? You're gonna follow Budonoki out?
Yes.
Alright.
I
Aki?
can I beat? Can I go faster? Can I be
It's gonna be a race.
race?
On your mark, get set, and then he'll start running before he says go.
Alright, Aki, are you joining in this race?
I have a question for the other players. When Aki joined you guys as a team of shinobi, he offered to give you all one of his knives. They're little. They look like shivs, basically. They don't look very good, but they are really good knives when you actually, use them. Did you accept his knife?
You could make a good paring
Yeah.
knife, sure.
Okay, you all did?
Yeah.
Aki is going to quickly see that you guys are doing this. You put a knife down where he's currently standing, and then he's going to, yeah. Is this worth wasting chakra on? Yeah,
These are
it's worth wasting chakra on. He's going to teleport, and he's suddenly right next to Takemi.
instinctual while at Mac. Oh, sorry.
Just a warning, they're rushing in here for food.
Well, they're just as bad as everybody else. These aren't ready. And you can see she's in the process of folding up a large mound. It's like an amorphous mass of mochi and cinnamon and herbs mixed together. I need to take these up to roll them so they can bake in the afternoon sun. Everyone's trying to eat them before they're ready, and I'm about to whack someone with the weight of this bag if I see one more person barge through this door asking to eat.
Aki's going to silently debate whether or not he should warn everyone else.
Either way, you two, roll me some decks.
Sure. I know what that number is, definitely. Could be lower. I have a 15 for my dex roll.
It's heck.
Right, a 15. Not bad, not bad. So... Ark, you've probably made it down down to the lower level with that roll. You haven't quite reached the kitchens yet, though. Or at least the galley. Galley? Galley? Don't ask me to pronounce things.
Who knows how many people and other midshipmen are gathered around the exterior of the kitchen you'll have to wade through.
Oh, there's when you get down there, Budonoki, you see like three of the crew just like standing around with their with kind of like drool coming out of their mouth, and they're just staring at the closed door.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna warn them. Aki is going to walk out the door right about now and go like, anyone else goes in there, you're gonna get smacked. It's not ready yet.
Cue disappointed groans. There's like 3 different ones, and one of the crewmates wipes like the drool off of the corner of their mouth before shuffling off to continue operating maintaining the ship. Mari, what did you roll?
8.
Okay, Mari, you're still on deck. So it's at this point that you hear from the rather gruff voice of Nara Akira a quick sail spotted! All hands on deck!
Oh,
Good thing I'm already on deck.
do we hear this below deck?
Yeah, this guy is like, he's normally pretty soft-spoken, but this was like pitched like with in a way that it carried.
All right,
All right.
then.
Oh.
Well, let's go sling it over the shoulder. Move,
Hey.
hurry up. Oh,
Oh, hey,
turn around later.
cut! That's precious cargo. Okay.
Yeah, I
Be very
know.
careful with that. All right. I'm going. And he turns around, kind of grumbles his way back up the stairs.
I'll follow Budonoki up.
And I'm following him up.
All right. So as the 3 of you jostle your way up towards the up onto deck and kind of like pile your way on, the first mate passes over, like collapses a spyglass and then passes it over to the captain. Yuki Koichiro is a rather grizzled. Well, I mean, you wouldn't call them a man, you wouldn't call them a woman because they use they them pronouns, but they've got a massive scar, a burn scar on the side of their face, and a very just an angry looking face as they gaze through the glass. And we didn't plan on any other fleets joining us, did we? Akira is very much like no, we did not, but we aren't exactly on a regular patrol either. Captain hands the spyglass back. All right, crew. Prep for a battle. We're not sure who's coming out here. And over the horizon, as the 4 of you take a look, comes the stern of one of the Kamenami type warships. They're fairly common in the Alliance of Heaven. In fact, it's one of their main ship builds. But they aren't flying the flag of the Alliance. In fact, as it gets closer, you see a crown set over a whirlpool, set in a black flag. Below, across katana and kunai, above, a golden sparrow flies on a crimson flag. Pirate ships.
Ah.
How many ships?
Well, the first ship is a particularly large one. So you imagine it's their flagship. Behind them is, well, an entire flotilla.
Oh. Oh, okay. are we? So we're already haggard. How good are we? Can we take this fight? Should we run?
You can, as you say this, you can hear Nara Akira say, "Captain, we need to go. We cannot, like, it literally, essentially, like, he actually turns over towards you to come in. It's like, you're absolutely right, cuz we need to turn around and go."
Do we?
The captain, Yuki Koichiro, kind of gives a smirk. Says, "They're pirates. Probably. We could take them."
We're one ship, correct?
You are one ship, but you have an escort fleet. You have approximately. You guys have 4 escorts for your ship specifically, but there's also a couple of other other military vessels that have also participated in the skirmish with you. So you have, so for every, I guess you could say, every large vessel, you have 4 smaller escort ships. So you have approximately, I'd say, 20 ships on your side.
Versus how many of theirs?
You, Akira snatches the telescope again and says, "They've got, looks like our numbers and half again."
Oh,
This can't be a good idea, right? Like,
Doesn't sound like it.
is this salvage between us and those ships?
Yes.
Okay. Captain, I may be out of line suggesting this, but perhaps it would be best if we let the salvage distract the pirates and give us a chance to take what we've already scavenged and leave.
And leave. Turn tail on pirate scum.
The sub-admiral's orders are to survive and to bring back our ships unharmed.
Well, the sub-admiral's orders are to take a chunk out of anything that gets in our way.
Out of the Steel Coalition. These ain't them, so no.
yeah, that.
With all respect, Captain, of course. And I'm gonna look over to my friends and be like, respect. You know, like, be polite, he's a captain.
Koichiro gives the four of you a look and's like, "I'm the captain. I know my way around the seas." And with that, he orders the ship to turn sideways to bear the cannon side towards the incoming fleet. Akira walks over towards you, Buronogi, and Takemi, and just pats the two of you on the shoulder. It's like, make the best of it as we can.
Hey, if we don't make it, and I'm gonna hand over the sack of unbaked goods to first mate. If we don't make it back out of this, you can eat these tomorrow when they're done. And just hand them to him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're not gonna talk like that. We're gonna do our best with what we got, right?
Yep.
Of course.
And he looks over to Aki and Mari and says, we'll do what we can, right?
My first plan is to hit their flagship as hard as I can. How far away are they?
They are right now. They're about 300 meters out and closing in. The rest of the fleet, is actually starting to turn their ship so that it's beginning to circle around the wreckage. You can see that both fleets are beginning to perform what's, I guess you'd say, is or at least trying to perform the traditional, or I guess the conventional form of warfare on the seas, which is circling across the seas. So both fleets are currently circling around the wreckage.
Okay.
But they're closing in.
Once they get to about 200 feet, I am going to have a thing I will do.
All right. So at this point, yeah. So it's about 200 feet in, and it's at this point that the four of you sort of hear the sound of hull ripping.
Our hull ripping?
Not your hull ripping. But take a look to the side, and one of your escort ships is gone.
Oh. Spies. Saboteurs. Is there something in the water? I want to run over to the edge next to Mari. Mari, do you see anything?
Do I?
What you can see, Mari, is, well, a wreck. Your escort ship has been, well, quite frankly, torn to pieces.
By...
Nothing in the air.
Can I
Has
figure
to be-
out what it
has to
was?
be-
Can I figure out what it was?
Hey, you could try. Go ahead and roll, pick a skill and tell me what it is, and I'll see if you can roll that one. You can go ahead and pick any skill. You can justify it. I'll let you roll it.
I think it's going to be it's perception.
Sure.
Just rolling it right now. Oh wow, I got 17.
Wow. Okay.
20.
So
Oh.
you, Mari, you don't just see the wreckage. You know that whatever did this, right? You can see the breaks. Whatever did this was some kind of constrictive force. You're not sure what. And at the last second before you turn away, you see something dart away underwater. Didn't look like anything you recognize.
So not a person?
Not a person.
Can you think of any, like, giant sea serpent summons that could be summoned? Is that a thing?
Nothing I did.
No, is that, like, a thing that can happen? What would I roll to, like, know if that's a summon that exists?
Summons are fairly recent, so you'd have to justify to me knowing, like, for it to know if that's a thing.
Okay, then. I'd have no way of justifying other than just rolling a skill and seeing if I know. Like, would that be
Would it-
Ninja?
Yeah, Ninja's like understanding of chakra and like it's like the equivalent of Arcana. That might be a relevant skill.
I'll allow it. Go ahead.
Alright. Let's roll me some Ninja.
See if it would be possible to have some kind
And
of.
I am going to use my intelligence operative to give me advantage on this. Otherwise, I would have rolled a 1. That's going to be a
Ooh.
28.
Okay.
19 plus 9.
That is really good. All right. So sage animal summons are relatively recent in Shinobi history. They were only introduced like maybe 30 years ago.
Okay.
30, 50 years ago. In your known memory, you do not recall a single instance of any contract with some kind of like deep sea monster. You do know that perhaps you do know that definitely like sea creature summons exist. There's the sharks, right? You've even heard like rumors of perhaps a dolphin summons, and it's possible that it could be a boss, but or a boss summons. But you don't think that the shark summons could have done this. So it's definitely not any kind of any known sage animal. You are certain has not done this, but not all sage animal contracts have been disclosed. Alright, the pirate ships are within 200 meters. I would like everyone to roll me a dexterity save.
Oh, it's gonna be a nice flat roll.
As the ships all send a shot of cannon fire.
It's a 24 for Budonoki's save.
Alright.
Aki got a 6.
That's going to be an 8 for me.
Yikes.
Oh, I can use one of my genius potentials to add my int mod to make that an 11.
Okay. And
Not
Mari?
worth it.
18.
18. Alright, so Mari and Budonoki, you are fine. I would like Takemi and Aki to roll me a 1d6 and take that much damage, please.
Oh no.
As a cannon lands in the water in front of you and explodes into a conflagration. It's not even like shrapnel, it's just literal fire.
Oh, I'm being next to the edge. I was right in the blast. Like I had to take the full 6 points of damage.
Ouch. I take
Oh.
2.
Oof. Small child.
Blasted back.
Okay. I'm gonna do my thing now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna take one of my throwing knives, which I can accurately throw to about just under 100 feet. And then I'm going to do a jutsu seal projectile to activate the seal I have on the knife and send it flying another 100 feet. So it embeds itself in the front of the flagship just above the water.
Okay,
Maybe just under the water, but like right there on that line.
sure.
And then I'm going to use tossing a lure, another jutsu, to teleport a paper bomb there and activate it.
Dang. Alright. You do that. And
One of my Sen paper bombs, which are upgraded, by the way.
alright, please roll me that damage.
Okay, that is 5d6 fire damage with a burn effect.
This shit made of steel or wood?
These are the common Nami type warships. They're mostly made of reinforced wood.
Okay.
So,
That is going to be 23
as well as shipbuilding
explosive fire
metal.
damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Silver blades.
Nice. So 23 damage. The explosion goes off, and this is a massive warship. So you can see like a small dent in the front of the hull, but it's the ship doesn't really appear to be particularly damaged. You actually Aki, roll me some kind of like chakra perception, or you're good with Fujitsu, right? Go ahead and roll me some kind of ninja. You see a little bit of a flare of chakra.
That's going to be 23.
Nice. You recognize some kind of reinforcement seal? It's not anything you've seen before. You definitely, like, you're not particularly familiar with, like, traditional works of Fuinjutsu. You can get, like, a good sense of probably what it does, which is reinforcing the hull and making it more streamlined or at least making it easier to cut through water. But it doesn't look like the kind of Fuinjutsu that you've seen around, like, the water village either, or glacier.
I get the feeling that Paper Bomb really should have put a lot more of a dent in that than it did. I get the feeling that they have SEAL tech, for lack of a better word, better than what we got on our ships, and they outnumber us, and they were able to just poof one of our ships.
We can't run.
We've
Oh.
gotta run. We can't stay here.
Unless we go against Captain's orders, that's not a possibility. It seems if we can take out that hull, Budonoki, do you think, or Aki, if we got closer, do you think your bombs could do dent in that?
Yeah, this is not a problem. My knife should still be in that hole since it's still there at this point. Is it still in there?
Yeah, the knife is still embedded in there.
You know, I could teleport possibly a bigger explosive. I have theories on what I could do with that, actually, based on what I found previously. But if that doesn't work, then no, I'd say book it. The captain might be in charge of this ship, but the admiral is in charge of the captain. If the captain's going against the admiral's orders, I consider the captain to be going rogue. I would consider that. I'm saying this very quietly to him. It's like, yeah, I have an idea on how we could get through that hole using a bigger boom. If that doesn't work, then captain be damned. We're doing what the admiral said.
Okay, but we'll make that a last resort, okay?
Yeah, no, bigger boom first. Bigger boom first.
Yeah.
Where'd I put those
Budonoki.
cannonballs?
Yeah. It might be helpful if we use the wreckage to get us closer, so we can try and see what Fuinjutsu they're using on their hull. Maybe try and disrupt it so that Aki's bombs are more effective. It'd be risky. We'd be going directly into cannon fire, but maybe if Mari joins us, we can help to find some place in the wreckage where we could do it and get a closer look.
I'll work on my bombs, you guys work on that.
Okay. Alright. See anything out there?
Oh, sorry. What's everyone's passive perception? Just a quick question.
16.
17.
15.
And
I'll let you
And
know.
Mari?
Let's back up. I was looking
It
something
should be down at the bottom by your skills.
up. Okay. 13.
all right, so Budonoki and Takemi, another two of your escort ships they've joined the salvage wreckage, is all you can say.
And we haven't gotten a single one of the pirate ships.
No.
The positive, the cannon fire from your cannons has at least taken down some of the fleet on. Well, it's done some damage to the regular fleet. It seems to just ping off of the flagship, though.
Oh, our escorts. Oh, go on, Mari.
I have a additional question. Is the creature in the water, is that considered a beast?
Is the creature? You know what? Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm not sure I can do this. There's a
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to attempt it?
yes.
Okay. Then go for it. I am intensely curious.
Please. I hope this works.
Oh.
So is it just the save?
It's,
Yeah, an intelligence saving throw. The creature makes an intelligence saving throw against your Genjutsu save DC.
Okay.
Bestial mind domination.
Let me
What
see.
a jutsu.
What is DC? I don't even know what that is.
Does
Your DC is your casting mod, which is charisma for you, which I believe was a 16. So it'd be 3 plus your proficiency, which at this level should be 5. So
Yep.
so 8 plus 8, so 16. It should be 16,
Okay.
which is higher than 14.
is higher than 14.
Yo.
Mari, you find yourself in a massive ancient body. It kind of feels very amused at you before it. Like the only thing you can feel from it is, besides its amusement towards you, is a gnawing, ravenous hunger.
Is there any way I could steer it towards the pirate ships?
I mean, you were able to you were able to use the mind body transfer on it.
Which means it's now friendly towards you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
A pirate ship.
you get the feeling that it's only following you because it's amused at the fact that you've attempted this jutsu on it. You feel like it could kick you out at any moment that it wanted to.
Yeah, probably. But hopefully it wants the pirate ships because they probably have more. You know.
Yeah, that big hole could probably fill a big belly.
They do have the biggest ships right now.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like to do?
To see, eat the big ship with the.
You feel an amused sort of I guess like smack on you. It's very much opposed to attacking the flagship. It's not opposed to attacking the smaller ones though.
Okay, yeah, the smaller ones then.
It's not attacking our ships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's attacking our ships.
All right. So are you directing the creature to attack the smaller ships then?
Yes.
All right. Janie, your mind is still in the creature's body, and you can feel it as just many limbs. You're not sure how many, but they just begin to reach out of the water and grasp onto. You're not sure how many of the fleet, but it grabs onto one, and another. And then five of these like smaller escort ships of the pirate fleet are now hanging in the air. And the three of
We
you can
see
now
this,
see this.
right?
You guys can see this. There's a large mass of tentacles coming
It's
out.
thing to see if it could juggle them, but the ship's gone, so. Well, I guess that would kill them if you juggle the ship.
Like, I look over at Mari and see that she's like out of it.
Yeah, she's out of it.
We have to get her out of here. We need to go.
No, wait, no.
You're doing a bit. Stop it.
Wait, well, no, you're right. We should get her out of here at least. Just someplace safer.
It's at this
I'll
moment
take-
that
I'll
the
take-
5 ships are just crushed in the tentacles.
Yeah, one of you guys should probably go poke the captain and go, you see that thing? That was on their side. It's gonna go back to their side. Any second now.
Are you sure it's on their side? Why would it attack their own ships if it was on their
Because-
side?
Yeah, because Mara's good at her job.
Well, I hope she can't hear me. Look, I know Mari is incredible. She's one of the best that I've seen from the Yamanaka clan, but that creature is incredibly large.
Yeah, and and who knows how long she can keep it from killing us?
Does the creature have
Right.
Does the creature have a name?
Have a name.
Yes.
whisper something to you before, well, basically booting you gently out of its mind. Kraken.
Roll history to know what the Kraken is? History? What?
Assuming Mario tells you about the Kraken.
Mario tell you,
Yeah.
that's Kraken. We should get a pet like Kraken.
Whoa, whoa. It has a
What?
name?
Mari, I thought
History?
great job on the jutsu. That was incredible. I'm assuming since you're here, it seems like you're not controlling it anymore. Is that right?
No.
Captain.
I think they're about to turn back to us.
The captain is staring at the flagship. It's about 100 meters away now, so I'd like everyone to once again roll dexterity, but he's staring at the flagship. Standing at the top of the ship is a woman. The four of you could recognize her as some kind of Uzumaki, probably. She has the characteristic bright red hair. It's long, it's flowing, it's in braids. But the most distinctive part of, well, besides her scarred view and being absolutely covered in what Aki would recognize as Fujitsu tattoos, although once again you don't really recognize them, is a beautiful golden pendant in the shape of a swallow. And
You
as she
recognize?
looks, you can see what is probably her first mate kind of turn and tap her on the shoulder and whisper something into her ear. She takes another look at the captain, and her face becomes a mask of rage. It's only for a second, but you can see a bit of green flame burst into existence around her. Koichiro at this is, well, I guess living is the better part of valor, and begins to direct the fleet into running away.
Good plan.
Good idea. Oh, by the way, that dexterity saving throw you asked for 4. Takemi unfortunately rolls a 4. Flat 4.
Aki rolls a dirty 20.
Okay,
Budenoki rolled a 18.
and Mari?
6.
Alright, gonna need Takemi and Mari to roll a d6 and take more damage.
No. Takemi, I thought we learned our lesson. Okay, only 2 damage this time. Down to 44.
4.
Wow. Alright, this cannonball, when it fires, it hits the water, and instead of exploding into, flame, it's just regular shrapnel, and it kind of just tears its way through.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so the ship has now turned. Well, seems all your escort ships are gone now.
That was fast.
Yeah, but on the positive, the rest of your fleet looks to be mostly okay.
That's not gonna stay that way for long. Do I find the barrel of explosives I found earlier?
Yes, you may find the barrel of explosives. Is anybody looking at the fleet? The pirate fleet?
After I get back on steady, I will.
Why?
Because for some reason pirates are jumping off of their ship.
Oh, they're only 100 meters from us, right?
They're only 100 meters right now, but you guys are picking up speed and heading further away.
Is the Kraken still in the water?
Yes.
Is that why they're jumping out?
Well,
Like, is it...
Okay, wait. Are they They're getting in the water. Are they running on the water or are they swimming?
Well, the four of you would know that running on ship disturbed water is practically suicide. So either they have a plan, or
They're abandoning ship for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
But
one
considering
ship
that you-
or many ships? Just one ship or many ships?
It looks like a couple of ships, but really one ship is the one that's one. Well, you can see a whole group of them are heading towards you on the back of a tentacle.
The Krakens bring them to it so they can board. Okay, hopefully blowing up their flagship will dissuade them. I'm going to put a little fuse in that barrel of explosives, so I have a bit of time between teleporting it there and it exploding. I'm going to put one of my seals on it using the seal tags I now have at level 7. Just on the barrel, and I'm going to teleport I'm going to light the fuse and teleport the barrel. Just before it explodes.
Hey, I don't even have numbers for you, but that is an entire casket of explosive cannonballs. And they're teleported right to the hull of the fucking ship. There is a short moment.
Yeah, everyone duck, I say just before I activate it.
Oh,
And then a massive... You don't even really hear the explosion, you just see an entire wall of water just cascade up from the force. The boats, all of the boats are like rocking as just the literal wave of force and explosive power just pushes everything. It actually also kind of pushes your ship forward a little bit.
Yay.
Thank goodness. And you'd think you'd think it's almost alright, except that it also pushes the tentacle with the
Alright, like
pirate.
accelerates them towards us.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
On the
well,
positive, it looks like most of them have actually fallen off, and they're in the midst of, drowning at sea. It's at this point that tentacles kind of like rise up from the water and just start wrapping themselves around the various different parts of the ship, and the tentacle carrying the pirates slams into the side of the ship. Well, they greet you with a fireball to the side of the hull, and 10 pirates managed to make it aboard.
oh heck.
Everyone, please roll me initiative.
well, that's
The stubbornness of the captain will be our undoing.
And that, my friends, is a great time to head to break. Hang in there. Hang in there, don't go away. We'll see you soon. If Kit can take us to break. Do. Or, whoop. I have. Wait. Are we cutting to break?
Kraken? You shouldn't adopt Krakens. Like, have a whole...
Never to break.
Okay. Well, if there's no break, then I don't know.
Forevermore.
We go ahead and roll me your initiative. Don't forget to click your tokens before rolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Or you
forgot.
can just, or you don't have, if you don't have it in there, you can just tell me what number it is and I'll add you.
18?
Oh, yeah.
20. So 20.
I rolled a 17 total.
All right. Turn. Turn.
They you know they're pirates because they have eye patches.
You should have just adopted the monster.
Hello, and welcome back to A Blade's Will, Alliance of Heaven. We have, or at least our heroes here have been, well, they've been in a
Boarded?
ship fight. Yeah, and boarded by 10 pirates. It's not the worst that could happen. I mean, yeah, there's like tentacles holding their ship in place, but hey, there's a giant hole in the flagship of the pirate fleet.
I take full credit for that.
Unfortunately, the pirates get to move first.
Oh no. What do they do? What do they do? What do they do?
Well, this one over here is, well, they're gonna, well, they take a deep breath, do some hand seals, and then breathe a stream of fire towards the four of you. Let me check this. Yeah. I need all four of you to make a dexterity save, please.
Okay.
Yay.
19.
We're surrounded by water. How bad could fire be?
That. Thankfully, I should probably keep my mouth shut until actually I roll.
What's my
Yeah.
dex save?
Natural
Oh,
20
nat 20. Nice.
for a 27.
Hey.
That's a 5. Flat 5.
Oh no.
I have a dex modifier of 0 and not proficient.
Oh no. Big oh no. Mari, how are you? How are you?
I had an 18.
Oh thank goodness. I don't want to kill you guys. Or maybe I do. Because, hey! Not the worst. Okay, everyone except Takemi, take half damage. Takemi, you're taking 11 fire damage. The giant conflagration just launches itself into the middle of you and explodes.
Oh, heck.
Alright. This next pirate, and it looks like they're taking turns actually. It's kind of weird. You're not entirely certain why. Puts their hands and together and makes a swirling vortex of air, compressing itself and then exploding forward in a line. What is it? All right, Aki and Budonoki, I need the two of you to make a. I believe it's also a no. I need the two of you to make strength saving throws.
Ah.
Huh, you know, it's a
Okay.
good thing I have proficiency in that, or else that would be worse.
Yeah, wouldn't it be terrible to have a -1 to your strength save?
Uh-oh.
I do, but I also have proficiency, which means it's an 11 instead of a 6, which is still probably not going to pass.
You know, I could have used the natural 20 on this one instead. It's a
May-
9 total.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh,
You take 22 damage and get thrown back 30 feet.
I think you're off the ship.
Well, I mean, you guys are there's a rail back here, so you actually get like slammed into the
Oh,
cabin. Besides that, you guys are mostly fine. That's it for the pirates, though. It looks like they're still getting oriented on the ship, basically.
okay.
It's not fun.
Hey, yep, not fun. Not fun at all.
So, is it Mari? Mari seems to be up.
Yeah,
It's your turn.
I have a question.
Okay,
Hmm.
hit me.
If I want to do just like a what do we call it? Like just not like a minor illusion. Is that a whole turn?
That's your
Small
action, I
genjutsu?
believe.
I'm not sure what to call it in this.
Like a D rank genjutsu?
Well, basically, what I want to do is I want the from if they're looking over at us, I want them to think that they got me.
Oh,
I
if you
even
can,
fall
I'd
over.
like you to role play how you do that, and then roll me your illusion skill. So, like, tell me how you're doing that. Like, how are you gonna go about doing this? Like, what are you? Are you like using minor genjutsu with this, or like what do you?
Well, I mean, I did get some damage from the flame thing,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just gonna kind of like stagger a little and like fall forward, like it got me.
Mm-hmm.
Because my idea is to make them think that I died and like a ghost Marty is attacking them.
Okay. So you're gonna stagger and like basically fall prone on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Then please roll me an illusion for that.
It's fun to have a ghost character like kind of freak people out. Just roll this dice. Got a 1, so +6 at 7.
Yeah. The pirate closest to you kind of like gives you a laugh, and it's like, that's cute.
Oh,
Man, I can't believe.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with this turn?
Yeah. There goes my scaring them. I'm trying to.
Do you have anything you can hit them with?
Oh yeah, I do. I have a Wait, the pirates next to me?
No,
There's
they're-
two, but like if you have if you can hit them with the jutsu if they're close enough. There's
They're
like
35 feet from you.
yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much within range of most jutsu.
35 to 55 feet.
Okay. Wait. Yes, then I'm going to hit them with I'm sorry, second. Um for this turn I'm just gonna what's the dagger that you gave me?
It's my.
kunai? Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's a
no,
kunai. It's a
Yeah.
+1 throwing kunai. It has a basic range of 60 feet and a
Yeah.
maximum range of 120 feet because it's been doubled with my modifications.
you can heck them up.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna. You can't like talk about my bad acting skills without.
Oh.
Kunai profession.
Ooh, try to get one of the ones near the center, or like this guy right here.
They tried to give you a 1-star review, but you gave them 1 star between the eyes.
Hit that guy. I have an idea.
Oh, not the puns. The puns are coming.
Okay, so this is a +5 to roll that. Let's do a better roll.
A cheat.
It's 10.
10. All right. Well, where were you aiming?
That middle person.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the kunai kind of like you're on the ground prone. So you like fling this kunai and it kind of like sails past him, missing him and landing a couple feet over here. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Mari?
No, they're cheaters.
All right. Takemi, you're up.
I'm gonna shout behind me to Budenoki and Aki. I'm like, all right, you two, back me up. And I'm going to drop to a knee and start weaving signs together to cast shadow sewing needles, costing me 9 hold chakra. Long story short, I'm going to make 5 of the shadow needles. I can target up to 5 creatures within 60 feet, since they're all within 60 feet. I'm going to target 5 of them that haven't gone yet, like that haven't attacked us. The 2 that like have hit us, I'm going to, go past them to try and hold the ones in the back. If I manage to hit them, it deals 2d6 damage, and I need them to make a strength saving throw against DC 18. So
Right.
I'm going to make the 5 rolls and roll 20. 5d20. So I need to add 8 to all of these rolls. So the lowest one is 12, and then 2 14s would be 22. So I don't know what the AC of these pirates are, but the lowest is the 12, followed by a 13. Then the next one's 18.
Okay, so these 2 in the front miss. They don't get hit by they kind of dodge out of the way. Just the last 3 though do get hit.
Alrighty, can you make strength saving throws for them? They need to be a DC 18 to not be restrained.
Sure. Does a 12 pass? No. No, a 12 does not pass. All right. So these 3 in the back are restrained then?
Yes, and they also take 6 points of I believe necrotic damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use another jutsu to use the shadows that I have stretched out to them to wrap up to their necks and try to strangle them with my bonus action using shadow neck binding jutsu. Since they are already restrained, this automatically hits. Each restrained target takes 4d6 necrotic damage.
Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
That is 18 necrotic damage, and since these people in the back are restrained and have to follow my movements because of shadow possession jutsu, I'm gonna move 30 feet onto the flank by Mari to make them walk off the ship.
So okay, so you're moving them 30 feet this way. All right. Okay, so the 3 pirates over here are like, they're choking, but they literally cannot escape the grasp of your shadow binding jutsu, and they are forced to walk off the edge through the fire because that's where you went. Wow. All right. And off into the sea. You're not sure if they made it or not, but considering the turbulence in the water and the fact that they cannot move, most likely they're gonna drown.
I'm gonna try and hold concentration on the possession and try and stay here so they drown. But that's why I called to Budenoki and Aki. You all need to back me up. I'm kind of vulnerable up here.
Gotcha.
Alright. Nice. So is that
that'll be my turn.
wow? All right. Budenoki.
What kind of combatant are you?
Budenoki says, she can't move, so keep an eye on things. And he starts forming a few seals as he moves. Let me check the distance for this, because he will not get any closer than he strictly speaking has to. In order to make sure I have the right one here. Should be cool. Of course, I overshot it. He's going to try. He's going to cast Shatter. I'm just have to check to see where the range of that is, how close he has to get. But he doesn't mind getting a little bit closer in order to cast it. And he needs to get within. Oh no! Actually, he has to get closer. Okay. 15-foot radius sphere. So he will get as many as he can.
50 foot will get all of these guys.
15
feet.
foot.
Yep, 15 feet will get all of them.
Okay. Can he get close enough? Is the actual question.
How close does he need to get? Like 30 feet?
He needs to be like. It starts from him, so he has to be like right up front.
Shatter does?
Yes.
Shatter. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's a touch jutsu.
Yeah. He might not have the. Oh, wait. What is his? 30 feet. I don't think he's be able to get there. So yeah. So instead, he will get up as far as he can. So he'll move 30 feet forward. And instead of doing that, he will.
Ooh.
He will do some other stuff. So he starts. So he takes a look at the people who are on the field and starts thinking of a plan. And then he uses his. He uses one of his plans. Specifically, he uses. Queen plan. And he'll give some orders to Aki, which I think he would know exactly which ones would work best. And he uses the Queen plan. So that's going to give him a +4 to his attack and damage rolls for the next 5 rounds.
Nice. Is this the Nara coordinate?
No, it's the
no,
intelligence
it's the-
operative.
Yeah, it's the intelligence operative. And actually,
Okay.
he'll use the Brave Order, so he also adds that to his ability checks and saves until the end of his next turn.
Okay.
And he'll get in close to his cousin.
Alright. Is that it for you, Budonoki?
Yeah, that's it for him.
Aki!
Okay, so Aki is going to move his 60 feet. Move his 30 feet, correction. To here.
So I just say, hey, you fast as heck.
Oh no, I can be fast. It's just not that way. Was this 30 feet or was that 25?
Let's take
25,
it.
one more. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a spell. I'm going to cast the Static Weapon Lightning Jutsu, which I have recently learned. And I'll be using my, I'm gonna be using a little my murder knife has a little device in it that I can activate to do that without having to use my own chakra, which is nice. Then I'm going to toss 3 of my throwing knives at. See, these 3 in the back.
Picking them off from the back and moving forward.
Check, just to remind me, where did the knife that Mari throw land? Was it here? This square?
Yeah, around here, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to end up right there.
Oh.
And I'm going to make an attack against all 3 of these.
Alright, roll me those attacks then.
Ooh.
And I get to add a 2 to all of them? Correct?
No, the benefit you get is a +4.
A +4 to all of them. I'm rolling a +15 on all my attacks. Correction, a +16 because static weapon.
Right.
Do your worst.
Roll those for me then.
Okay, is that gonna hit?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, that's actually a 25, and that's actually a 27, so those are all gonna hit.
Yep.
Jeez, 27, 25, and 26. Power.
All right, roll me some damage.
Don't
Okay.
forget that the plan also adds +4 to your damage as well.
It also adds an additional damage die of lightning for my static weapon. Let me just make sure I have the right amount. Okay, let's see. 3d6 plus weapon, an additional... Yeah, just +1 to hit. Okay, so that is going to be 3d6 from the jutsu, plus 2d10 for my weapon and my jutsu and the static weapon, plus from the base weapon 6 damage, plus 4 from yours, so that's a plus that, so that's a total of plus 11 damage.
Oh.
3 times.
Yeah.
44 damage,
This is
29
lightning
damage,
damage?
and 35 damage. And this is lightning damage. Lightning and stabbing damage. So going down
This-
in order. 1, 2, 3.
Damage type stabbing.
Piercing and lightning.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Well,
All right. Tell me what happens to the first one.
I'm gonna say I teleport, a knife flies right past him. He may even think he dodged that, real slick-like. And then suddenly Aki is hanging upside down in the air, right in front of him, and just stabs right into his throat. He then teleports, and then he teleports to the next knife, which did the same thing to the next guy, and he stabs him somewhere. I'm guessing he's the only one who died?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But
the only one that died? You still did
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the other two are not looking like so you stab both of these two, right?
Yes, they each got hit with the next 2 of attacks, yeah.
Okay, so the first one is like has a deep, like you think the only reason he's still alive, or she or they, you're not sure,
Them.
you think the only reason they're still alive is because they have on an armored flak jacket which like caught like the edge of your knife and like managed to prevent it from preventing you from basically decapitating this person, or at least like digging it right into like through their like all the way through their chest. This one, on the other hand, they lost a leg.
Oh.
Yeah. Aki just went up right next to their side to just cut off a leg.
Yeah, so they're not getting up anytime soon, but
Sweet.
okay. Yeah, is that everything for you, Aki?
That one's my bonus action, movement, and action. Yes, that is everything.
All
Hope
right.
they don't swarm you.
Oh, what did I roll? You guys are doing okay, I guess.
Keep it
But
up,
I'm gonna. I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but you can hear as the hull of your ship kind of creaks a little ominously as
Oh, no.
the tentacles start to constrict on the various parts of the ship as well.
Some of you, at least one of you guys, do something about that.
Oh, we'll do something about that, says the one missing a leg, and he turns and goes to stab you, Aki. He's on the floor, and he's just pulled out like a kunai, and is aiming for your legs. Leg for a
Okay.
leg, as it were.
Oh.
And Roddy rolled a hit.
Good question. Does a 24 hit?
Does your plan give me a bonus to AC?
Don't think it.
What's your
boosts.
AC?
My AC is 19, but I have a thing that might be able to boost that if I get any bonus.
I can boost. I think I can boost you a little. Let me try and find it.
That works, because I'm also going to do a thing I'm gonna now use my reaction to do a reactive flicker. I am now suddenly teleporting between here and where the other knife is that Mari threw, which will boost my AC by 5 and my dex saves by 2, which means I now have a 24 AC.
And
Okay.
just before that happens, you kind of feel yourself being pulled forward. As a reaction, I believe you are within. Are you within
5
45
feet?
feet?
I'm
You doing
45
shadow
feet.
imitation?
Yeah.
I was just thinking of doing that.
If you
I'm-
you might have to, because I don't know if I'm close enough.
Yeah. Let's take
You
a
are-
gander.
He is 40 feet. You are 45 feet.
Well, both of us are in range then.
Okay, then I'll spend the chakra on it then. Then I will use shadow imitation, and it kind of, you see like this line just kind of move from Budonoki's feet and just kind of weave along like the slats of the boat, and just connect to your shadow for like the briefest moment, and just kind of tug you a little bit forward before you start, and that'll give you a +2 bonus to your AC and advantage on your dex saves until the end of the current turn.
Okay, so now I have a 26 AC.
Wow. So this guy, or person, sorry. So this person goes and goes to stab you with like, it's their katana, but like it's like just to like slash through your leg. It almost right before it connects, you kind of jerk out of the way, and it it sails past and misses you entirely. His buddy, on the other hand, is also not looking too great. Is gonna pull out his katana and take a swing at you.
Okay.
Like does not care if it's futile. Is gonna take a. Oh, that's not the right one. This one.
That's not gonna hit either.
Yep. Yeah, if only they were doing this at advantage.
That's fine.
That's
I
fine.
think I'm okay with that.
Yeah. This other pirate over here, also tries to slash at you, misses entirely, and the 4 up here, they're kind of
thought
like,
this was
okay,
dead.
don't hit the speedy don't hit the speedy guy. And this one over here is going to put the hands together in hand signs again, and is going to spit another fireball at
Uh.
the 3 of you. So can you guys please roll me some dexterity?
All right, I might be relying on the chat to help. This is not gonna be pretty. Ooh, okay.
Does your queen plans only work for one person or for the team?
That is a good question.
I believe it's for the team,
You are actually absolutely correct. I'm pretty
which
sure
means
it is.
everyone has a +4 to their saves.
So 7 plus 4 is,
Plus 11.
yeah.
I'm gonna take one of the +2s from the chat to add to your +4 to give me +6. So that'll bring me up to 18.
Oh, no.
dexterity save.
Okay, for the queen plans, it specifically says only one allied creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
gotta-
in that case, go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, I was just calling out my roll, that was all.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last genius potential for the day to add +3 to my roll, so +5 with the chat's help to bring me up to 17.
All right.
I should probably roll dice.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oof.
that's not particularly successful there.
I
can help. If
Another +2 from Jack came in, by the way, if you guys.
yeah. So here I'm gonna since Budonoki reached their shadow out to help Aki, I'm gonna see that and take it at the same idea. I'm gonna use my reaction to do shadow imitation on Budonoki and give you +2 to your dexterity saving throw.
Which
No,
means-
it's advantage on dexterity saving throws, so you can re-roll that.
I will
Wanna
gladly
spend
take that
Divine
reroll.
Chakra.
Alright. Ari, I heard you got an 11.
It's a 7 now.
Oof.
An 11. It's not great.
Hey,
Plus with a
it's-
+2 from Nara and a +2 from Chad, that puts it to a 15, which I believe will pass. At the very least,
hopefully,
it's a high
maybe.
likelihood to pass.
I mean, yes, if you guys are all, if you're blowing through all of your saves, so from Takemi and Ark, then yes, you are. The two of you will pass. Mari will not pass though.
What Mari gets?
19
Mari?
damage. The two of you will take half.
Is this rounded up?
Round down, mostly.
Round down.
Usually.
Round down? Okay, so 9.
How much health do you have? I can't tell.
Oh, I should be updating it over here. Yeah, that's kind of important.
I'm looking pretty hurt. I'm sitting at 24.
Oof.
I am at 20. I am bloodied.
What was the other thing? And then this is going to be 9 damage or 10?
9.
Better. I'm at 8 HP.
You're at 8? Oh my.
8? Wait, Budonoki, you're at 8?
What? Did someone say something? Yeah. Fine.
Bruh.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
What's it, Mari? What are you at?
Let me look again. 'Cause I think I don't know what I was doing here. I think like, well,
Oh boy, yeah. Let's finish this up sooner rather than later.
Well, the two of you are lucky because the two back here are focused on patching up these two. So, you can see that kind of give you a look, Aki, but they drag this one behind them. He's kind of bleeding a little
That was
bit.
a bad idea.
Yeah. But they do manage to, well, it's not exactly the most advisable, but they do cauterize his bleeding dump. There's a bit of a scream. It's choked off.
he's still within 120 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
This
fine.
one over here, though, is so this one over here is just kind of like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. And you just saw this one get like, you just saw this kid like kill his friend.
This like 14-year-old looking kid. Aki is
A
tiny.
veritable child, right? Kill his friend, stab another one almost to death, and then cut off the leg of another. And he just flat out sprints up towards the onto the deck, where the captain is currently sitting around muttering to himself.
Oh, bruh. We have bigger problems.
Got a strange look on his face.
Do I get a turn?
You do get a turn.
Okay.
It's
Sorry.
your turn now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use the Phantasmal Force,
Okay.
Ooh.
and what's gonna? Can I do an illusion roll again?
If
So
you
what-
could tell me what you're doing and justify it, sure.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna do an illusion roll to look like a burned ghost from the fireball.
Yeah,
Oh.
go for it. Yes, please. Roll me some numbers.
Okay.
Do
The ghost.
it.
Of the 3 drowned, I'm back burning alive.
Okay. So 12 plus 6 is
12
18.
plus 6 is 18.
Okay.
Okay. And you currently you're saying you're looking like a burned ghost.
Yeah, and the Phantasmal Force, with the psychic, is a psychic attack for 1d10 damage. If it hits, it looks like just like her hair is like reaching out towards. You can do 3 strands, I think, 3 beams.
Uh-huh.
So let me go back to the map and see which 3 I can.
Might we
Um,
note, these two are nearly dead.
yeah, the nearly dead 2, and um,
Yeah, 2 beams, the
it's
1d10 psychic damage.
it's 2. Okay, the 2 dead ones. I mean, nearly dead ones.
Nice.
And I've got to figure out how to roll this.
I just imagine Mari's hair like reaching out, just searing a symbol on their foreheads.
Yes, yeah, that's perfect.
Wow.
Okay, I've got to do a. So that is proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Nice.
The proficiency is +4, wisdom is +2, so unspeakable. Oh my good, 18 + 6.
That's gonna be a 24. 18 plus 6. Okay.
Well, her proficiency should be +5, not +4. So it's
Right.
not higher.
Nice.
Hey. All right. Well, that hits. So who are you aiming at?
First, I've got to do each beam separate, don't I?
Yeah, you need to roll 2 more times.
Okay. The one that's like mostly dead.
Okay.
But I think didn't his leg get cauterized?
Yeah, but he's definitely looking on his, well, literal last leg.
Hey.
And that's a 1d10 damage.
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll me that damage if you want, or you
Rock
can
a
roll the
9.
other
Nice.
attacks. You got a full 10?
No, a 9 for the damage.
Dang!
Yeah, that's so good.
Let's go.
Just tell me how it happens then.
You make his head
Yeah.
explode.
Well, it's psychic damage, so you see the strand of hair just like wrap around them like a tentacle, like a cracking tentacle. It just like squeeze and smoke because it's fired. It's an illusion. Smoke
Wow.
burn.
Like you hear like a muffled and then he just like collapses like a puppet that's had its strings cut.
Yeah. The angry ghost.
Next guy.
What is this? Please be a good one. Yeah. Next one's only what were my modifiers again? It was +5, you said, for proficiency?
Plus 5 proficiency and plus 3 from charisma. So plus
So
8
what's-
total.
And I got a 4, so that's 12.
Oof.
No?
That did not hit.
Okay.
You can throw another beam at him though.
Yeah. I'll do that. 17. So plus.
Plus 8 is 25.
Dang. All right. Roll me some damage.
Come on.
Yeah, he took the least of mine.
5.
Hey.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Fuck it. Just once again tell me how this guy dies.
Oh.
The
This
first
person.
strand of hair, I guess she had split ends or something because it broke. And the second one, like it hits really hard, and one that broke leaves like a kind of a welt, and when the other one hits, the welt kind of just gets bigger and redder and goes up his face and kind of with the hair strands kind of like horribly suffocate kills.
Ooh, that is gruesome.
Oof. Is that all for you, Mari?
Yes.
Anything else? And
Now,
okay.
I'm just looking like a ghost girl.
Wow. This
Okay.
guy over here is like deeply unsettled and is very well certain of their decision to run the fuck away now. All right, Takemi. Unless
Okay.
there's anything else you'd like to do, Mari.
He's currently keeping these guys from moving, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can still probably do something to these guys, and that'll still stop them from swimming.
Yeah, I'm going to run. Takemi's going to run over in front of these three and perform a dragon tail foot taijutsu. I need all three of them to make a dexterity saving throw. If they fail, they are incapacitated until the start of their turn. And then I get a follow-up attack if one of them actually fails.
All right,
DC 16.
top to bottom. Let's go. 3 rolls.
Oh,
They all.
so wait, which one is it? Is it the... Are these a disadvantage, or... Why are they...
It always just gives you 2 with.
Oh, okay. So it's just the first one. So all 316. No.
The last
All
one's
right.
13.
Do I
It's
have...
okay.
Do I
Uh,
have something?
Mhm.
Do I have something? I don't have anything, damn it. Okay, it's fine. Carry on.
That's okay. As a combat medic, after I make a taijutsu attack, I can follow up with a medical jutsu. Seeing that my sweep failed, I'm gonna look at the three and just, hands up. I'm gonna patch myself up real quick with healing hands, and hope that one of my friends can go save my dumbass. I tried to stay on the front lines, but that might have been a mistake. I'm just gonna like yell back, Uronoki, please? And that'll be my turn.
Oof.
How much
Go
do
ahead
I...
and roll your healing hands then.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 6. So 1d10. Oh, whoop. Hey, 9, 15.
15.
So 15 hit
Nice.
points.
Not bad,
good
not
bit.
bad, not bad.
So I'm up to 39.
Nice. All right. Budonoki, I guess. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Takemi.
No, I'm bonus action, I'm all kaput.
All right, Budonoki, your turn.
So the tendril that he had extended to Aki kind of whips back to his feet, and then you see it like kind of like swirl around his leg as he starts to sprint over. And he gets up right next to his cousin. Is this person down for the count finally?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure.
It's-
And
These 3 and this guy.
yes, and he raises his hand after he makes a few seals, and then as he pushes it out, you see that like it's almost like the shadows have crept up his arm and start bubbling. And when he puts it on the chest of this poor unfortunate soul, he will cast Vampiric Touch.
Wow.
Cool.
Roll whatever that is, unless you don't need to roll, in which case it would.
It's
No,
an
I need to make
attack,
a
right?
yeah, I have to make a melee ninjutsu attack.
Go for it.
So
Do it.
Gonna gently guide this person to the afterlife. This way.
very gently. Does a 14?
Ooh,
I believe we still had one last +2 from the chat.
you might want to use it. 14.
I'll use it. It'll bump it up to a 16.
Bump it up to a 16.
Is that enough?
Well, I think you got lucky because you're hitting this pirate. But I'm guessing it's this one, right?
What's
Yeah.
that one then?
Yeah. So you managed to hit this pirate.
Okay. And the shadows will start kind of leeching some health out. And did I do it correctly? Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Wow.
So
Yo!
it deals 28 damage, and Budonoki recovers half of that, so 14.
Wow.
Yo.
Nice heals.
It's fine. I told you, we got it.
You can see like the life just kind of drain out of this person. Probably a man. And they they've, unlike the pirates behind them, or the one running away, they're not wearing an armored flak jacket. They're wearing a regular, I guess, like a regular tuning vest, as it were. And they're just, they kind of fall to a knee, as you can see them kind of wither a little bit. They're still alive. They're just not looking great.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to do it, but you jumped us. What do you want? And I don't think I have anything for my bonus action. No.
The one that you that had a bit that you touched kind of gives you a glare. It says, "The death of your captain is what we want." Aki.
Okay. So I'm going to take a step back real fast, so that they're not in range of what I'm about to do. I'm going to use a bonus action to drop a flash tag. And then I'm going to use multi-attack strike again. Hit him, and then this guy who's running away. So that I'll
Sure.
end up over here, outside the range of the flash tag. That's a 20-foot radius from this spot, which is just outside the range of my allies.
Yeah.
I need those two. I need these three pirates to all make a wisdom saving throw or be blinded.
Okay. Dang. All right. So once again, top to bottom. And then left to right, I guess. 1, 2, 3.
The save was a 17, so only the last one saved.
Oof. So the one who's closest to the tag is the one who's okay.
Yeah,
All right.
he was. Yeah, I would made something of like, make sure they look that way, and he's the only one who saw through it. And then I stabbed him in the back.
Yep.
Now, RD 20 plus. I still have a plus 16 from all the bonuses. Okay, so again, it was this guy, and then this guy. So 21, 21,
Okay.
32. I believe those all hit.
Yes, they do. They do all hit, actually.
Okay, and once again, 3d6 plus 2d10 plus, what was it? A plus 15 damage? Plus 11 damage. So that's gonna be 40 damage. I accidentally just popped out of that. Okay, 40 damage. What was the third one? I did not see it. I accidentally hit the back button.
Oh, it's 40, 27, and 31.
40, 27, and 31 damage.
Right. The first one, just tell me how it happens.
I'm just going to go behind him and I'm going to teleport behind him and just stab him in the kidneys. And then the lightning's going to fry his nervous system.
You like, if anybody's paying attention, you kind of see them like judder a little bit and then fall still.
They fall over and Aki's not there anymore.
Yeah. These guys are looking any good.
Yeah, no,
alright.
Aki's just in front of this guy going, yeah, if you jump off, I won't kill you. If that's all you do.
I mean, this guy over here is like, okay, so either I jump off and die, or you stab me and die. He's gonna think about it for a second, and then pull out his katana and charge at you, screaming wildly.
That's not gonna hit.
Yeah. So he's gonna, so he's like over here behind you now. That misses terribly. This one over here is gonna step over the corpse of their friend, and take a swing at Budonoki, who had just like vamp touched their friend, and then their friend just got, well, stabbed in the fucking kidney. They have no clue what happened. They are also going to take a swing, but instead of taking a swing, they're gonna, well, they're going to put their fingers together again and release a incredible vortex of wind. You recognize it as the same wind jutsu they used previously, and in a straight
Yeah.
line.
Do none of us have get chakra shatter?
That would have made sense.
Budonoki, need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
You're not.
That's-
This one's not happy with you right now.
you know what? You know what? I wouldn't be happy with me either.
this is a deck save, right?
Good strength save.
Oh, strength save. Yeah, I can't help you.
It's an 11.
Oof.
Yeah.
I unfortunately cannot teleport you as a reaction out of that, so I cannot do that. I wish I could.
Does 19 damage, and you get pushed back 30 feet.
Ooh.
Blown back 30 feet. This one who's blind kind of just like swings their katana wildly in pain. So they're gonna they're not even sure what they're hitting. They're gonna try to aim for Takemi, but well, it's a disadvantage. So it's a 14 hit you.
It does not. I'll block it with my quarterstaff and bring it to the ground.
All right, and the four of you hear the sound of cannon fire. It's another cannon. Well, let's say that it lands. So I need everyone to roll a dex save. Well, this includes the pirates, so.
I currently have that plus.
That'll be a flat 14.
Okay.
That's a 10.
And do I have advantage on those, or just no? I just have that. Okay.
I got 5.
I got 13.
Like this.
At the last moment, knowing that he probably is not going to be able to make it out of the way, what will probably be the last thing that Budonoki is able to do is he will extend his shadow, and Mari will feel this pull as she gets pulled off to the side again, and he will use his reaction for the same Naruto clan ability from before. He'll use Shadow Imitation. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and a +2 to your AC until the end of the turn, so you can re-roll your save.
Budonoki got you doing that heckin' lean. Dodging out the cannon shrapnel.
Well, the save is 17 now.
Hey!
That's all I need.
You boost.
Nice.
And he will, with a smile on his face, as I'm pretty sure he's about to take some damage, he'll just think to himself, all according to plan.
Sparkle. Okay.
Well, okay. First off, the cannon fire kills this pirate over here.
Blind one.
Yeah, this one got.
I didn't even hit
smacked.
that guy. Wow.
Yeah. This one over here also gets splatted and is dead. It's just this one over here in front who's alive. I need everyone who failed the roll to please roll a d6.
What was the DC?
The DC was I believe, 15.
Okay. So barely. Failed. It was a 14. Close, but not quite. All right. You said 1d6?
Yes.
Oh. 4 points of the damage.
I'm afraid to hit the enter button.
How much else do you have right now?
He's at
Ah, you're at 0?
I'm
He's
at 0.
unconscious. He has fallen unconscious.
I got him.
Oof.
Cousin? Reach
Okay.
out. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Mari.
Body, you're up.
Your friend next to you is out cold.
Do you have
Oh,
any healing supplies?
And is probably bleeding out fast from shrapnel damage.
I don't know.
Okay, if you don't, then what you should do is make it so our medicine men can get to him. So do something to distract or take out that guy, the last remaining pirate.
Currently on fire.
Okay.
It looked like a ghost, so you know.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
hit him.
so I'm going
Hit him
to
hard.
I'm gonna go ghost float over to that last pirate and do the phantasmal force on him.
Ooh,
Ooh, all right.
good blows.
Roll me those attacks.
3d20s plus 8.
Okay, so 15 plus 8 is I can't do that tonight. 23. 23. And 11 plus 8 is 19. And the last one is 9 plus 8 is
17.
17.
Okay, the first two hit. Roll me those. Yeah, roll me that damage for those two. You know what?
10.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Don't even bother rolling the second one. Tell me what happened.
Okay. Murray is angry. Like, you could see that whole angry ghost, flames everywhere, hair, tentacle things are flames, and just hear like this kind of, I guess they're like a really angry sound. And the tentacles, they, instead of wrapping around, just stab him and like hold him in the air. Ghost, teeth and glowing eyes. Just kind of stabs him and slams him towards the Kraken.
You see a tentacle kind of like rise out of the ocean, pluck the corpse out of the air before yanking it into the ground, or well, not the ground, to the sea. It's at this point that, well, sounds of fighting begin to cease. Tentacles around the ship begin to withdraw. The captain, who has been cowering over here, and hasn't even been really contributing to the fight much at all, kind of brushes off his fancy jacket. Yes. Well done, everyone. Full speed ahead.
Aki is going to start using mending and one of his 8 different crafting kits to repair damage to the ship. But he's also going to poke Mari, the charismatic one among us, and go, so the captain did something, at least according to the pirates.
Mari
Don't
is going
ask
to,
him.
she's going to just go over there and still in like, scary ghost form and just like stare at him. And it's like, what did you do?
I guess before anything happens to Kemi, are you gonna try to help?
I was
sorry.
gonna go check on Budenoki. I'm going to use my preserve life capability to instantly stabilize you and heal you for 5 hit points. And then I'm gonna use one of my healing hands jutsu to heal you 1d10 plus 6 to get you back up not into the fight anymore, but wow. I rolled a 1.
12 health total.
So 7. I also have some blood pills I was able to purchase before we came on this trip. Since I don't need them at the moment, I'll hand them off to you. I believe.
Keep it. I got it.
Okay.
I did we win? Did we get him?
Well,
Uh,
they're all dead.
Okay.
we did something. I'm gonna look over to Mari, who's just staring down the captain. But I don't think the show's quite over.
Uh, co-
Oh.
yes, everything according to planned. Akira, get the rest of the crew on ready. Full speed ahead. Those looks like those pirate. There's a pause. Have any
What
of you
did you
guys
do?
taken a look at the pirate ship?
What did you do?
Wait, what do you mean by have you taken a look at the pirate ship?
No, not recently.
Look over at the pirate ship.
Well, there's a giant hole in the pirate ship, but it's a lot closer than it's supposed to be. And on it you can see this.
Get us moving.
And on it you can, now that you're closer, you can actually see the features of, well, this Uzumaki. She jumps off the stern of the ship. It's still got a massive hole in the front. It's no longer on fire. It looks like they patched it up or something. But she jumps off. A large kraken tentacle rises up to meet her. And Koichiro's face is, well, he's just staring at her. Not moving. Doesn't even notice your ghost.
Can I how far away is she?
Oh, she is just standing on the tentacle. It's you guys managed to get pretty far away, but or at least from where you originally were, the shipwreck is pretty far behind, but the flagship has followed you. It's about 100 meters away.
Could I do like a telepathic connection with her?
You could try.
Okay. Just looking to see how to do it again. Just to try to figure out. Clearly, we missed this part of the whole drama. We came in like 3 episodes in.
I mean, this part wasn't drama in previous episodes, so this is new drama.
All the drama.
This is a spin-off show that we came in at the wrong time. Do I roll for this?
Your cousin Akira doesn't seem to know who she is, by the way. He's looking pretty confused as to why she's, well, seems to have. He's not surprised that somebody has a vendetta against, well, the captain, but he's kind of surprised that this random Uzumaki does.
Regardless, I think it would be in our best interest to, if we could outspeed this, surely we can outspeed it in a ship, right?
Maybe. But it would be a lot easier if it wasn't chasing us in the first place.
But we are not going to stop a creature that massive. That's a fool's errand. Our only
I'm
hope
saying-
is to outspeed it.
Yeah, I'm not saying stopping it, but like, hey, if you can form a mental connection with the person and do a little, hey, yo, what, why?
Yeah,
That'd
it
be nice.
says
Still, keep running.
One action range, 500 feet. I don't see where I have to roll anything for mind connection technique.
Okay.
Oh.
I believe
Okay.
that's just you now just have a telepathic link with the person.
It
Okay.
said you
away.
create the telepathic link, and it
Sure.
lasts up to 10 minutes. You and a target can share words, images, sounds, and other sensory messages with one another. Target recognizes you as a creature it is communicating. Target must be able to understand the messages and pictures you are sending it for to comprehend your intentions.
Okay.
Yeah, just make the connection.
Yeah. So you've made a connection with. I'm assuming you're making connection with
Yes.
her.
Yeah. Just like asking what's going, question we all have. Why? Yeah.
You. I guess all she gets is a why, and what you get back is just an immense amount of rage and grief.
Towards the captain.
Rage towards the captain, but there's just just a pool of grief, like just fueling her rage.
Yes.
You have a moment to I guess like try to say something else to her before she does something.
Yeah, just kind of like, what? I guess I can't think of the words. Like, she's trying to be nice now. Like, I'm sorry this happened. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry it happened.
I don't know what happened, but like explain, please,
Yeah.
so we can investigate.
Yeah.
We can help.
It's worth a shot.
You don't really get anything from her beyond, well, like, it's less she's not really mad at you. You can feel that she's angry at the coalition or the alliance for something. Like something she feels is unforgivable. You see like just a flash of something that you don't know. It's a man. You don't recognize him. Never seen him, never heard of them. But you
Who
get
is
the
it?
feeling it's somebody that she knew very well and is probably dead.
Okay.
Scandal.
Who was responsible?
I mean,
The alliance. I mean, I should have known that.
no, it's
The
okay.
alliance or this captain specifically?
We don't know, but I doubt in her grief-filled rage that she cares much for who takes blame.
Oh, when you asked who, you get a few things. The two flags of both the Coalition and the Alliance of Heaven, as well as, well, a very familiar face. It's the Sub-Admiral. And with that, a tentacle from the Kraken. You can feel her make a command. Less a command, more of a, I guess like a request to the Kraken. You've connected with both of them. And a large tentacle reaches out and grabs Koichiro, and he's lifted into the air, kicking and screaming. His face still staring at that beautiful golden swallow necklace around the neck of the Uzumaki. His face pales with a slow, crawling realization. Retribution has come. And as you, I guess, are still looking at her, she bursts into this eldritch green flame reflected in his eyes. As of a man who crawled over the corpses of others, their ghosts come to drag him back down. With nary a sound, Yuki Koichiro is dragged in the depths of the deep. Sea, blood, flames barely disturbed by his disappearance.
Well, that happened.
Full sail ahead. And away from
Right.
here.
I'm gonna wave. I don't know if anybody can see if I'm just gonna wave.
The flames flicker out. They die. The Kraken leaves, but not without a parting gentle pat to Mari.
Like physically or mentally.
Mental pat.
Okay.
Very amused. Very amused mental pat to Mari. The tentacles withdraw around the still burning ship. You can see the rest of the fleet of the pirates' fleet has gone. They're still over by the wreckage, and well, hole in the hull. Captain back on board. The fleet retreats.
Artie goes back to her normal self, and just this like, are we getting dessert?
What
So
just
what did
happened?
he tell you? Yeah. What did you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, she's gonna like share all of it.
Do any
Oh.
of us recognize the guy that she was shown?
No.
Okay. Well, we have things to research. Who the hell she is? Something about that necklace is definitely important, and who the hell that guy was. So those are 3 things to research.
Glad you're all okay. I was really
Actually,
worried.
no, 4. Krakens are a thing. 4
You're
things
really
to
nice,
research.
but you're all okay. I was so worried. You did great.
Takemi's just gonna.
Your cinnamon bun.
No. She looks at you in disbelief. She's got a lot for words. Honestly, I think we are lucky if she's satisfied with just one person. If what Mari says is true.
Well, the other person wasn't on our ship, so we should be okay as long as we don't get on the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah, that was not the sub-admiral, correct? Sub-admiral is the guy who gave us commands to retreat.
No, the sub-admiral is not here.
Okay. Questions have been raised.
Aki,
And investigations shall be done.
enjoy. I will not. If I never see that woman again, it will be a blessing.
Well, you didn't do anything to her.
Howard.
I know. Never mind. And Dikemi is gonna retreat downstairs to the kitchen for some like moments to compose.
Somebody quick put out those treats you were preparing earlier. We'll eat them all while he's composing.
Alright. Well, is there anything else you guys want to do while licking your wounds and fixing the ship?
Can I give them all a big hug? Because I really didn't want to lose any of you.
Aki is going to teleport when you try to give him a hug. He's to a different part of the ship. No touching.
So can I reach at you with one of my tentacles, but like friendly?
No. No hugs.
Mind
Yeah.
lick? Can I mind lick you a hug?
I feel like you're forcing it now. Yeah. I have knives.
Okay.
I will be tempted to use them.
Okay, I'll just draw a smiley face for you and put it on your door.
That is acceptable.
Nara Akira, well, he steps over towards you, Budonoki, and gives you a clap on the shoulder. I have no clue what the hell just happened. I don't want to know, but let's set you up for a nap.
Eventually. It's gonna sound weird. I just want to keep an eye out on things for a bit. Well,
Well,
head
that's what
back up.
happened. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't do it alone.
Just give me a minute. I just want to make sure that they're gone for real. And I'll come right back down.
I don't know what the hell that flame was. That was some unsettling shit.
Oh yeah.
Are we sure that wasn't an illusion?
I didn't do it.
Could you see if it was an illusion? I believe Genjutsu specialists have advantage on seeing if something's an illusion.
Did I tell if it was an illusion?
You could roll me some illusion and tell me. Or
Okay.
some...
Oh yeah, that's you have a proficiency in it, so that's gonna be your wisdom score plus a 5 with advantage.
Okay. So, wisdom score +5 plus advantage.
Yeah, which means you just roll it twice and take the higher roll.
Okay. So first, oh, I'm not rolling again at first. Not 20.
Okay! A freaking 20. Alright, so you rolled a 20.
Is it an illusion?
You want me to, I can roll it again if you want me to, but I didn't.
So, it's... With all of your knowledge, as a Genjutsu specialist, you want to believe it's an illusion. You desperately want to believe it's an illusion, because while you haven't... perhaps you saw just green flame, you also saw the writhing people who have all died by your hand. And as much as you really wished it was an illusion, it wasn't.
I look serious for just a moment. Like, no, it wasn't an illusion.
5 things to investigate. Apparently, hell flames a thing.
But they all deserved it.
Well, I don't know about you four. Well, 3, I suppose. Takemi's already gone to make some food. But I need a stiff drink. And then we are getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not old enough to drink, but I'll keep fixing the boat.
Ah, you're a what? 12 kid? 10?
16.
Good job.
Just very malnourished.
Well, old enough to kill, old enough to drink. And he tosses you a bottle of rum.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just make sure you save me some.
He would murder you if I said yes. Possibly Sai.
You know what, kid? And you can see like a shadow tendril like pick up the bottle from your hand and just and hand it over to Budanoki and is like, yeah, we'll.
No, no, and
Yeah, he goes off to like his quarters and just he's like, I need to lie down.
yeah,
He's
this is
like,
strong
if you don't
stuff.
want it.
Mari, you want some of this?
Sure, just a little. I don't know if I should be drinking right now.
Yeah, that's fine. And Budanoki climbs up into the crow's nest and just kind of sits and watches for a moment, and he's just looking out on the water in the direction they just came from in the battle, and he's got these 2 golden earrings that are just stylized roots, and he just kind of fiddles with them for a little bit, and he stays up there for maybe 10 or 15 minutes before he comes down and joins everybody else.
There's nothing else anyone else wants to do. I think now is a great time to end session.
Okay.
Great conflagration of wreckage behind you. At least half of your fleet is still around.
Considering circumstances,
Considering
I say
circumstances.
Yeah. Thank you
Alright.
for hosting us as the GM.
good. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Great. Well, I guess if this is the end of the session, then I want to thank you guys also for being amazing players. Especially because, like, what, 3 of you are new? Wow. Great job. Alright, let's get you guys out of here. It is like 11:18, so I would like all of you in overlay order to tell everyone here, tell our audience who you are, who you played today, and where we can find you next.
Awesome.
Starting with you, Ark.
Hi, I am Arc Dragon Breath all over the internet. If you see an Arc Dragon Breath, that's definitely going to be me. You can find me wherever fine social media is sold. The places I'm most active are Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you... Am I still in? Did Discord just crash?
No, he's still
You're
in.
good.
Okay,
good.
all right, good. All right, because Discord's flipping out right now. So yeah, you can find me. If you want to know where I am, follow me on Twitter. I do stream as well, and I am on the Mimics and Monstrosities channel on Sunday nights, playing in our Codex Legendarium, D&D 5e campaign. Ugh, words late at night. Thank you for having me, and you all have been great.
Janie.
Harry?
I Janie Pot 7575. I am that name on Twitter, and I will try to update when I'm streaming again. I don't always know when I'm going to be on, but I try to be on as much as I can because I really like this. And I don't know what else. Yes, next Thursday I'm going to be on this channel. Oh, Read the Tale. See, I don't know anything anymore. Read the Tale, and playing Pathfinder game. Watch it. Yes, it's gonna be fun. Completely different character for me.
Take it away, Logan.
I am Jack Spade or Logan. Take your pick. I don't care. You can find me at JackSpade52 on Twitter, though I need to be on there more often, honestly. You'll probably find me next here in this campaign playing Aki again, unless I get another offer. We'll see. Who knows? No, who knows what the future will bring?
Right, and last but not least, Flora.
Yeah, like I've said before, I'll say it again. Flora4. If you see me on the internet, feel free to say hi. I'm pretty friendly. Won't bite, but I do not tweet amongst the birds, so unfortunately you will not find me in that birdhouse. But if you ever see me around, say hi. I played Takemi Nara tonight, and if they'll have me again, I'll be happy to play once more. Bring the chef out to cook some meals. Serve justice.
Justice is served. Certainly for Yukiko Ichiro. Alright, guys, it's me, Michelle. I was your game maestro today. I do not social media, so don't look for me anywhere. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. The next place you can find me is here for our After the End campaign, made by Foxy. It was our stream manager today, so, look forward to it, next Wednesday. Otherwise, I don't know, I gotta say, I love all 4 of you. Please, thanks so much for being amazing players, please. Honestly, you guys did great. Like, honestly, this is an incredibly dense book. It's really well written. You guys kind of took to it, like, pretty well, all things considered. Holy shit. So, we're gonna go ahead and throw our raid over to... Oh, right, I also forgot. there is going to be, not for me, but on Neon Lights Roleplay, the first episode of Against the Light, which is a game run by Foxy, also run by Foxy. It is Kingdoms of Warfare for campaign. So think like Game of Thrones, but like D&D.
Wait, the MTDM expansion, Kingdoms of Warfare? Ooh,
Ooh.
that'll be cool to see in action.
So yeah, look forward to it. We're gonna throw a raid over to our favorite Sir Hecalot. So please join us and send all of our love from us to her.
What's up, my loves? It's Young Foxy checking in real quick. You can't see my face because I'm not real, but you can all hear my voice. I want to let you know to stick around for just one more minute before we throw our raid away for a quick little title preview at Saturday's stream. So if you want to see the title section, the title video for Saturday's Kingdoms and Warfare adventure, stick around for just a minute and then hang out for a little bit after when we go say hi to Sarah a lot. You guys have all been great. I've been Foxy. These have been your players and Game Maestro. We've been Neon Lights Roleplay, and goodbye.